Oh, is this light good or no? Let's see. Maybe this light too. Um, I'm trying to find the lighting so it could be some good lighting. Maybe. I don't know if that's too much. That might be a little too much. I don't know if it's gonna stand up. Is that a little too much light? I don't know. It might be. Okay, I'm doing my makeup today. I'm gonna do some try on haul, like clothes as well, like I did the other day. I have some cute clothes that I usually only wear one time, like for special occasions. I really don't wear these outfits very much, maybe once, and then I sell them or give them away. But if they have patterns, I usually don't try to wear them again. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. I am gonna do an eyebrow tutorial because this is not usually how I do my eyebrows, but I'm gonna just do it real quick. I'll show you guys the more extensive version of how I do my eyebrows, especially when I'm on set, of how my eyebrows look. I'm really disappointed in myself because I'm supposed to be on the red carpet tonight, and I didn't sign up for the pass, so it's at full capacity. And so I'm kind of irritated with myself for, you know, not doing what I needed to do, slacking, you know. So that's why I'm not at the red carpet. And it was a pre-Grammy party, so I was just slacking. Like I need to get out that procrastination phase. So I was supposed to be at a pre-Grammy party today and did not do what I needed to do. So this one, oh, so what I was using was the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil. Now I like the other one better. I like the whatever this one is called. I forgot because the name is kind of off. I think this is from. I'm not sure what this is from. I think it's from Benefit, but I just really like Benefit's brow pencil more than Anastasia. Like this one is a little too thick. Like if you can see, that's too thick. And I like my eyebrows more sparse. But since I ran out of the Benefit one, I just had to use what I already had. Um, I'm about to outline my brows real quick, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. color. This is just as good as any other concealer. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, I think this is a cheap way. This is in Deep Olive, and I'm a brown skin girl. Usually, if you brown skin, you can kind of still do lighter products sometimes. It just depends on, what the products are first. But I do lighter products for concealer. If you're afraid of doing like lighter concealer, do the concealer first and then do the foundation on top. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is not a typical way of how a makeup artist do, but I just do what works for me. I used to be a makeup artist, however. But I just do what works for me. This is not the conventional way, but the conventional way is you do your foundation first and then you do everything else last. I don't do that. I just do what I want to do. I do what I feel is necessary first. Some days I work on my eyebrows first, some days I do my foundation first. It's like no set rules to me. But all of the makeup girlies right now, they're not like certified. A lot of them are self-taught. They just do whatever that looks good to them. They don't even have certifications. I don't even think Sir John, Beyonce's makeup artist, I don't even think he's certified. I'm not sure if he is. A lot of makeup artists aren't certified, But I feel like it's really good to be certified anyway, because there's a certain kind of cleanliness that you need to learn. Face shapes, cleanliness, and how to not like give somebody something by accident. Like I remember I was on set and they had called me to set to do a fashion show to do multiple models makeup, and I didn't have a large brush set, and I kept saying like I don't have a large brush set, and I need to keep cleaning my brushes because I don't want to infect nobody, because you can literally sue your makeup artist if they're not certified and if they gave you an infection. So because I knew that, because I went to get my certifications, I knew that I could be sued if I gave somebody pink eye or something like that. You can sue them if they don't have credentials. And so there was a girl next to me that was also doing makeup as well, and she gave somebody pink eye and she wasn't certified. They wasn't aware that they could sue her. However, she didn't get sued, but she gave somebody pink eye because she kept using the same brushes. You can't do that. If you don't have enough brushes to suit 12 models, or if you can't keep cleaning your brushes somehow, you can't you can't take that job, because you can get somebody sick. You can get somebody sick with pink eye, or you can get somebody sick with something else. It's a lot of stuff that you can get from water eye fluids and stuff like that, and going around the mouth. Like, you just don't know what you can pick up. You can pick up something and spread it. So I noticed she was doing that though. I noticed that she was just going to one to another. And I was on the set of somebody who was doing fashion show makeup, and I was one of the models. She was doing the same thing. Like, this girl was doing the same thing. And it's because they're not certified. When they're not certified, they do that because they don't know better. That's why you should get certified, regardless. But I'm sure celebrity makeup artists, they know better. And plus, they're only working with one person, usually, is a celebrity, so they don't have to cross contaminate like other people on, like other people doing shows. So I don't miss doing makeup shows no more. Like, I don't miss doing that no more. I didn't even really like doing makeup for other people like that, to be honest. Nothing wrong with it, but they so demanding. Like, they so demanding, and you only getting like $100, maybe 60 at the time. When I started, it was only like $65 at the most. And people were so demanding, they late. So you have to start making them pay ahead of time, like half of the deposit, or it's just not worth it for me. Like, it's too much of a diva. I'm too much of a diva to be, letting somebody be a diva with me. Like, that's not my role. That's why I'm a model and not a makeup artist no more. And even then, I understand when a makeup artist is doing stuff to my face, like especially when they're Caucasian. I know sometimes they don't know how to match my color. So I always bring my own, my own concealer, my own foundation to make it easier for them, even though they should learn how to match colors. But their clients are probably not Black most of the time. So, like, my kit was only pretty much Black people and some Mexican colors, like people who have olive skin tones. Most of my makeup wasn't like, I did have a, Caucasian makeup though. Let's be real. Like, I did have that just in case I got a client that was Caucasian. But most of my kit was who hires me, which was Black people or Mexican people at the time. So what I'm using right now is the L'Oreal Infallible 525. Like, this is a really, honestly, this is a really good, this is caking up a little bit. This is a really good foundation. And if you're looking for a really good foundation and you don't want to pay the Fenty prices, because I like Fenty Beauty right now. The Fenty Beauty I have is in, it's a Pro Filter. I forgot what color this is. I can't even see the color. Oh, 425. So this one is usually what color I wear. But since I got darker in the sun when I was filming on that set, I got so much darker, so I had to start using the 525 from Infallible. Good thing I had still like a little kit where I do other people's makeup, because I wouldn't have had this color. But I'm too dark right now for that color that I usually wear, so I couldn't wear that. So for me, I'm not a big foundation wearer because my skin is already pretty good. So I don't wear a lot of foundation because I don't need a lot of coverage. So I'm just doing this for the sake of the video I'm going to do after. And you want to make sure all of this is blown out. So what I do is wet my sponge and I just go over it and just keep going over it, and then wet it again under hot water and just keep going over all these different spots. If you want real full foundation coverage, do it again. Go over the same spots. I warm it up on my hand just so it won't be so much product, because I don't like full coverage. It looks too cakey to me. But you have to do your makeup according to how your skin looks and according to what your skin needs. So if you have scars and stuff all over your face, you're going to have to do your makeup different, because it's just, you're going to have to cover more than I have to cover. You get it? So now this step is optional, even though I concealed underneath to show you guys how to put the concealer underneath your eyes. But if you want to make your eyes look flawless, take the concealer again. Now this is a lot of makeup. You don't have to do this step. But if I was on red carpet right now, like I should be, I would do it like this. You can let it sit just a little bit. And if you let it sit, it gets a little bit tacky. So I'm not letting it sit though. I don't want it too tacky, because I have natural hereditary bags. And so if you let certain things sit under your eyes, it'll crease. It'll look cakey, too tacky. So anytime you do makeup, it has to be based off of your needs, not just doing makeup. Like a lot of people do the same thing to their face because they don't know what to do. You have to look at your face shape, and you got to do what's best for your face shape. I used to like cut my face the wrong way, like when I did any kind of like contour. But when I went to get certifications for being a makeup artist, it showed me that whatever I wanted. So my face is already skinny, so I want my cheeks to appear more prominent. So this is how I'm going to put the concealer. Well, this is concealer, but this is how I'm going to put my contour. I want my chin to be more sharp, and then I want this to be like this. Now, my forehead is short, so I don't want to put something up here. I don't have a big forehead. So anybody who has a big forehead, they go up here. I don't need to. So I want to keep that part open and bring this part in to make it look like more sucked in, because what I do for a living, we like the stronger cheekbones. So I'm going to press upwards, and you want to make sure you get all of that out there before I set my face. Underneath here, I always keep it really, really dark. I don't like to blend. I don't like to blend that part. I like to keep it dark so it can make my face still skinny. So I'm going to just go up until it blends this out. You don't want no harsh lines. So another way, I don't know if I bring my spray. Did I bring my spray? I had that spray, but I had I can use the all-nighter spray. Let me see. It's good to use the all-nighter spray. I don't feel like getting up, but basically mist your face. I don't have it with me right now. It's in the other. I could have sworn I bring it, but anyway, you're supposed to spray your face. Spray it. This is water, but you just spray your face like that. I don't need to right now because I'm not going on the red carpet. I'm so salty about that. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm salty about not doing what I needed to do to be on the red carpet today. Okay, so how I keep my face looking dewy is this, like using cream blushes. Right now, I'm going to set my face, though, just up underneath my eyes. I'm going to set it real quick. Now I can set it with Pro Filter, or you can set it with Wet n Wild banana powder. This is the photo focus. This is just as good as the filter, the photo filter. If you want your face to look flawless, get a flat sponge like this, and then just dip the product in there, and then you're gonna press in the product. This is how your face looks flawless. So you're gonna press like this. It's gonna look like a lot, but you're just gonna keep pressing it and moving the product, but not sweeping it. You just wanna press it. If you want to bake it, you can bake it. But my skin is combination, and I have natural under eye bags, so I'm not going to bake it because it's going to make it look weird for me. So you got to do your makeup according to what your needs are, not according to what everybody else does. Now I'm going to take this Balm Stain. It's the Mega Slick and Wet n Wild, and so I'm going to take this. This is how I make my face look dewy. So everybody's always complimenting me on my skin, and so this is how I do it. Mind you, I prep my skin before I actually started putting this makeup on, so that's a big thing. Like, you need to prep your skin before doing anything. So what I had on was a mask, a black mask that I pulled off, like not the one that hurts, but it does peel off. So you see the little glow, slight glow? I'm also going to do that in the nose area. Because I like my nose to be snatched, we're just going to put a little bit in certain areas just to keep the color in it. I don't use bronzer. I'm already brown. I don't need to use bronzer. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take just like kind of a clean brush like this, and I'm going to put some translucent powder or the color of my skin. Usually I don't do the color of my skin because it becomes too oversaturated. And throughout the day, your face will oxidize and make your face a lot darker. So you don't want to go in with your exact color, but I'm going over that part. I don't want to go right through it and powder it out. So I'm going to just go around it and keeping that dewy look by having that moisture look in there. So to make it even more glowy, I'm going to take some, like, I guess you would call this highlighter, but this is more like a illuminating bake color. Now this is like really, it fell, so I had put some tape there just to kind of keep it closed. But I'm going to use one of them and just kind of like blend it in. I use my fingers a lot because if you don't want your face to look too cake face, especially if you're not a makeup artist, you want to use your fingers more, because if you use your fingers, it warms up everything better. So you just want to just warm it up. If you want it to look more dewy, put the color down here a little bit. Like, I usually don't do this, but if you want it to look more dewy, you start putting some of the colors like at the apples of your cheek. And your face will look a little bit more dewier. I really need my spray right now. I know, like, I need that to make it look the way I want it to look. So hold on one second. I'm going to try to find, I just kind of sworn I had just moved that all-nighter spray. Oh, there it is. Yes, I knew it. Okay, so this is all-nighter spray. I'm almost out, so I don't want to use too much, but you're just going to spray your face. This works really good. However, I like the consistency of the Morphe spray because it doesn't leave like plugs on your face. Okay, another really good thing to have is that Fenty glow stick. Okay. It kind of looks like this, but it's the Fenty one that you guys always see me with. But today I'm using this one, so you can use the Fenty one too. Now, I'm going to do a silver look. I seen Coco, what's her name? Coco, that singer, Coco, whatever her name is. She's real cute, dark-skinned girl. So I'm going to be using this. This is the Too Faced palette. I absolutely love this palette. And I probably will be using the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, or the chocolate gold palette. This is my favorite makeup palette, for real. I use this all the time when I'm going somewhere, like when I should be on the red carpet. I ain't gonna never let that die down, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm also gonna be using the Violet Voss eyeshadow palette, which is one of my favorites. So these are the ones I use the most. I don't really buy a lot of makeup anymore because I don't do makeup like that. But I'm going to be using the wine color in this one as like a transition color, kind of. Now, I already put in, I don't want this look to be super drastic. Hi, Natasha. How are you doing? Dang, I ain't seen you in a long time. Where you been, girl? I haven't seen you in forever on here. Where have you been? I'm just talking. I didn't even see the comment. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so I'm just, I don't want this to be too deep to where it's like so much color. I don't like a lot of eyeshadow color. If you guys seen some of my videos, I'm not into eyeshadow no more. Just not. But I'm going to just do this for the sake of the video because I'm going to do another video with the clothes in the back. Dang, Natasha, I have not seen you in a minute. Where have you been? Okay. So this is just like the, yeah, this is just going to be the transition color. So it's like more of a burgundy look. Then because of Coco, I think her name Coco Jones. Her name might be Coco Jones. I don't really know her name. But she's real cute, tall, brown skin girl. Real pretty, have a pretty voice. Well, she had this makeup look and I was like, oh, that's fire. I'm going to try to do that. So I'm going to do the black color on the outskirts, okay? I need a packing brush. Usually, yeah, this packing brush. This is a crown brush in C507. And I'm going to just pack black on the outskirts of this. But I'm going to build it first. So I'm going to use Teddy Bear from the Violet Voss palette. And I'm going to just on the corners because it's pretty dark before I lay the black. It's just pretty dark. So I'm going to leave this open right here. And then there should be more people. Usually when I come on early, it's usually less people and then they look at it later. But I'm going to come on later too because I'm going to be like showing some outfit ideas for Valentine's Day. But if I come on later, like maybe like 4 or 5, that's when everybody be on. So I just do this early in the day just to have some extra content. They pop on and off during the day, but I'm just trying to get my algorithm up. So I'm doing like every day, like coming on live and then coming on like a little later. What I've been doing. Where you been at? I have not seen you. So next I'm going to use the Too Faced Black in the chocolate gold. And yeah, I need to get my algorithm up because I have been slacking because I've been on like working and trying to get stuff together with my career and just trying to get life together. And so I've been slacking. So my algorithm have went down a whole lot. So I'm just trying to get it back up. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You said I'm such a real sweet lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this is what it's going to look like so far. It's going to look a little crazy. It's about to look super crazy. But we're going to blend all that out. Now, a lot of people like to put, like, make sure that the colors pop a whole lot. I don't like makeup like that no more. I'm getting my life together too. You're welcome. Yeah, it's just like life is be lifing sometimes. Like, you know, it's just like everybody going through stuff. And then it be so crazy when your friends be mad that you not checking on them. What you not checking on me for? How you know I'm not going through nothing? Like life is just lifing for a lot of people. Trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, and especially in the industry like I'm in, like it gets, you just don't know what you're gonna do. Like you just don't know like when is gonna be your big breakout moment, and is this for nothing? Like you go through those kind of phases. But I'm still sticking with it regardless. You said, yeah, I have issues. I talk to my therapist. You know what? I'm about to get me a therapist again. I had a therapist. Something happened to her. I'm not sure what happened to her, but she just completely disappeared off the face of the earth, and I don't even know what happened to her. I just remember her telling me that she had a really bad dream about her daughter, and when she had a bad dream about her daughter before, her daughter had this real bad health scare to where she almost died. So she had another dream about her. And I said, you know, what do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like something is going to happen to her? And she was like, I don't think so. I'm going to just pray about it. And after she talked to me about that, I have not seen her or heard from her since. So I don't know if her daughter is okay, because she would have these dreams that would come true. And so I don't know, like I really don't know what happened to her. She was a black lady. She was the only person like I really liked so much, because she was just, I'm a mom too, so it's scary. Yeah. And I feel like moms and parents and stuff, like you guys have a big role. Like really, y'all got a big role right now, because you got to worry about yourself, and you got to worry about these crazies in the world with your kids. And they crazy. So I'm using the Rich Girl out of Too Faced palette, this one. And so I'm just using my finger to like smudge it out, just to smudge all this out. I just use my finger a lot because it warms up the product a little bit better. It sits the product down better. Yeah, like having kids, that's a totally different thing. I couldn't even imagine being a mom right now and still going through what I have to go through in life, and then be worried about my kids. Like, and then all the shootings, the school shootings, that is crazy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to make it look cute. I can barely see because I'm not close enough to the mirror, but I'm just trying. So I did this look because Coco Jones, I think her last name is Jones. I don't want to be getting it wrong, but she had the same makeup look. And so I wanted to kind of recreate it, but not do it so intense. Like hers was really, really intense, kind of. I don't want that look. I don't like intense eyeshadow. I like to fade it out just a little bit. So is everything all right though, Natasha? Besides, you know, getting your life together, everything else all right? You know, I was just saying, like, to my friend, like, I met these. I'm not living for myself as a mom. I don't want to ever die. Yeah, yeah, for sure. You said you don't want to ever die. Yeah, it's just like it's scary. Like I couldn't imagine. It's so scary. These people. having these crazy people around your kids. My kids made me want to live. Yeah. You know, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. I don't have kids, so I'm pretty sure that's very true because so many people have told me that. Um, but I was just talking to my friend the other day and telling her, you know, we always think that we're in competition doing certain stuff. And really, we not in competition. We only have one real enemy. And so when people are winning, like you should be celebrating with that person because life's for everybody. We all doing life together. So I was just telling her like we ain't got competition. We supposed to be helping each other. We ain't supposed to be like against each other. Cause a lot of these girls they do like real shicey stuff in the industry. And I'm like, but why are you doing that? Like sometimes I'll be thinking like when somebody gets something, you don't know how long they're gonna be here. They might get a whole lot of stuff and pass the next day. You never know. Like yes, I encourage people. Yeah, for sure. Like you never know if you're gonna be here tomorrow or the next day. So you hating on somebody that might not make it to 70 and you might make it to 70. Like it's, you know, who knows? So everybody gotta do life together. Why are we hating on each other, acting like a devil towards each other and hoping that you don't get this and hoping you don't get that? People being mean and jealous. Yeah. It's a lot of that, girl. I had to stop being friends with a lot of girls in the industry because I felt like they was just doing too much. Cause me, I'm not stepping on nobody back to get to no place. Ain't doing it at all. Never gonna happen. I ain't stepping on nobody back. I ain't doing nothing funny. I ain't doing nothing. If it's not mine, it's not mine. I don't want it. Just plain and simple. I'm not gonna be doing the most just to sit at the same table. Like if I'm not supposed to be there, I'm not supposed to be there. I'm not about to do. But these girls think different. They're gonna do whatever they can to walk all over you. They're gonna pretend to be your friend. They're gonna do a lot of stuff. So I'm not with all that. So unfortunately, I'm not friends with a lot of people in our industry at all because they believe in just doing whatever. And if you got people like that around you in your circle, mm-mm. Oh, I had model job offers, but never took them. Oh, girl, you should have took them. Those are good. That's good money. That is good money. Good money. Like that could be a start of like if even if you wanted to do it as a side job, it's really good money. I highly recommend. Okay, it looks cool and not too bad. I think this needs to be. But yeah, you should take modeling jobs. It's way better than a 9 to 5. Like it's way better. Like you'll get way more money. Even if you just did it on the side, you make quick money fast because you're doing it by the hour. So pretend to be your friend, F your boyfriend, laughing out loud. I've been through a lot. Yeah. You know what? I always feel like something always gives me the discernment to know. I always get these feelings off of certain women. Like I always had these feelings and just to not deal with certain people always. And I always been right. So I just go off my gut instinct. If I don't like something about you and something is just not moving right for me, I just be like, I have social anxiety disorder. Oh, I remember you telling me that. People start staring at me, gives me panic attack. Yeah, I remember you telling me that last time that you had social anxiety. Well, yeah, the intuition. Definitely. I have that intuition. I'm that one of those friends like I think you should look at that friendship. Like when I have friends and they bring their friends around me, I'm that friend that be like, some don't feel right. Yeah, we can't hang out. So this liner is called the Celamona or something. Celamona. My Korean grandparents gave me this. They always say, tell everybody we're your grandparents. But my uncles and aunts are half Korean, a few of them on my dad's side. I take pills, but I'm still nervous. Oh, Are you nervous for a certain reason? Did something happen, or is it that you just always been like that? Did something happen, like something traumatic in your life? Because sometimes when traumatic things happen, that tends to happen as well. I cannot see. I'm trying to see y'all, but I cannot see from here. I'm gonna mess up the eye look. I was bullied yeah. Yeah, I can't stand bullies. Anybody on here that know me know I cannot stand bullies. I was the bully bullying people. As far as like the bullies that bully other people, I was the one bullying them. I do not like bullies. I feel like I would only bully the bullies because I just felt like they needed to feel how that felt. I made it to 10th grade and then got a GED. I hate to hear stories like that. It's so sad because I believe that schools can stop bullying. I believe that they can stop. Yeah, I was the one, like if I seen a bully, I was the one bullying the bullies because I was a big girl. I'm a big girl. I'm 5'8", and even in middle school, I was a big girl. Like I was still like 5'6", so nobody bullied me at all. They would have to be crazy. I was bigger than all the kids. Well, all the girl kids. So nobody really messed with me. And I didn't mind fighting. Like that wasn't I wasn't scared to fight. So nobody really messed with me. Like they would look at my size first and all the other little girls were smaller. I had another friend that was like my size too. We both grew up together, wore the same, pretty much the same size, same shoe size. Like we grew up together and nobody messed with us because we were like big girls. We was big kids. And so like when I would see somebody get bullied, yep, I'll be the one. I'm the one. I'm a nice, quiet person. I stand up against horrible people now. Yeah, for sure. I can't stand that. I can't stand bullies. I cannot stand bullies. I would get in a fight literally if I felt like somebody was being bullied, I'll stand up for them. But there was one girl in my high school that would get bullied so freaking bad. And I would always try to stick up for her, but she would always like swerve me like a little bit. Like I'm trying to stick up for her and she'd be like, no, it's fine. She's acting like everything these people said to her was funny and I would tell her all the time, D, you need to stop doing that. You need to stop. Next time somebody do something to you, I'm going to stick up for you, blah, blah, blah. Now, one of the girls that used to bully her is actually a famous celebrity. Well, she's a semi-celebrity now. And she used to be a horrible bully, and I could not stand her. And I always would have to say something to her. And she used to date Safari. So if you guys don't know who Safari, Nicki Minaj's ex, used to date, yeah, Nicki Minaj's ex Safari. He used to date this girl some years ago, and he pulled up in a little Corvette with her. That's the girl that used to bully one of these girls from my class. Danny Victor talked ish to me online recently. Who's Danny Victor? I emailed her. Oh, I can't stand that one. Danny and from Bad Girls Club. Oh, I wanted them to get beat up so bad. I wish I was on that show just to beat them up. I couldn't stand them. Safari from the Charm School? Yeah. Well, Safari from Love and Hip Hop. Oh, the Victor twins. I can't stand them. Can't stand them. Can't stand them at all. Don't like them. I used to wish I was on that show. I used to wish I was on that show just because of them. I would have worn them girls out. I couldn't stand them. And they always talking mess, oh my gosh. I could not stand them. Still don't like them. I don't like nothing they do. I don't know how they are now. Somebody told me that she literally, like, they changed, but I don't care. I like Gabby, her sister, talk-ish to me. Danny and Gabby. Those was the little light-skinned twins that had a mouth on them, right? Not the ones that got a bunch of plastic surgery, but the ones that was always talking mess. Always like, oh, and that girl, Elise. Got that girl Elise jumped? Her? Are you talking about her? Oh, yeah, I don't like them at all. They ain't my cup of tea. Can't stand them. Never liked them. Hated watching them. You know? So why did Danny say something to you? What she say to you? And what she said? They're a mess. And they little weird booties that they didn't got injected in their butt. They look weird now. Little weird injected butts that don't match their legs. You said I understand, but why did they come at you like that? Like what was she trying to get crazy with you for? They're a mess. I can't stand them. Never liked them. And you know who another? Oh, I just sprayed this glue all out. But you know another person that I don't like that was on Bad Girls Club is Cash Doll. She was a bully too. That's why I don't like her. Cash Doll was a bully and would bully those girls. Can't stand Cash Doll. Never will like her because of how she did that girl. Kicked that girl in the back. Oops, she said I needed to reflect on why people still hate them. Danny, not Gabby. Oh. They're a mess. I do not like them. I'm surprised they ain't got beat up yet by some random watcher like me. I can't stand them. And people are like, how you not can't stand people that you don't know? Easy. Easy. You just do. There's some people that just rub you the wrong way. I don't care if you know them or not. They just rub you the wrong way. I unsubscribed and won't want an apology. Girl, don't even worry about them. They're weird. They're already weird. They are already weird. They ain't worth it for nobody. They're not worth it. Never been. Anybody who lacks integrity like that in the at jump and they lack integrity, you messaged Gab on Instagram about her sister. What did she say? She gonna stick beside her sister. You know how they are. She gonna stand behind her sister for sure. They definitely gonna stick behind each other. Yeah, like they ain't no. Don't even worry about them. They ain't nobody. Trust me, they ain't nobody. There were some, and they can't even fight. Like, how you gonna be like that? Can't even fight. You don't even know how to fight, bro. Like, what is you doing? Yeah, they not even worth it. They're not even worth it. They ain't even worth your time. Anybody who walk around like that with no integrity, they're not worth your time. Those girls have no integrity. That doesn't change in people. That doesn't change. I don't care what nobody say. If something drastic happened to you, you ain't went on Ayana Van Zant or some shit. You know, anybody who don't have integrity already will never get it, especially as old as they are. They ain't gonna never get integrity. That don't come later on in life. Either you have it or you don't. Sometimes people come to aha moments or whatever, and sometimes they stay like that. And I don't think that they're worth anybody's time. I just don't like them. Never will. I don't care how much they life change. I just will never like them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased or whatever. I just hated how they did that girl on that show. Tarot cards and all of that ish doesn't change people. Yeah, they don't. Because people gonna be who they are regardless. You can't change something that's already in people. If it's already in you, it's already in you. I always tell, like I was telling my mom, like there's some people that's born that has integrity, like Elise. Yeah, Elise. There's some people that's born with integrity. There's some people that's born um with that empathy and stuff like that, and there's people who don't have it. They're not raised with it, don't have it, don't know it. They'll never know it. So we can't expect certain people to be a certain way because it might just be in them. They might just be a bad person. There's a such thing as being a bad person. A lot of people think people are just naturally good. They're not everybody. Hi Princess, how are you doing? Yeah, the PDO threads are still in. They're it's dissolving though. It's pretty much dissolving. So they're pretty much gone, but they're still in. I could feel them a little bit, but it's not like a whole lot. It's not like a whole lot anymore. They're pretty much gone. I got it done June 28th. That was the last time I got it done. Do you feel any pain from it? No. I just got actually I got my face done right here and it pulled up my face with PDO threads. I should be dropping that video really, really soon. But yeah, they pulled up my face. It was like these holes in my face, like big, huge holes, and it was like scrunched up like that. And I will be dropping that video. So I have PDO threads in my face right now. So that's why it looks so tight. And I don't feel any pain from the PDO threads. I was feeling pain at first, and then it stopped. It was just a little bit though. The pain is really in the numbing. It's more numbing than anything. So that's where the pain usually is when it's numb. Sorry, y'all. I can't see how I'm putting on these lashes. I'm too close. Do you have any scar tissue damage cause? They talk about it. No, I don't. Like there was like a mark right here and it's gone. Like it goes away in 7 days. So I don't have scar tissue. You can get scar tissue, but I don't have any. So my skin heals really, really easy. So I don't have scar tissue though. These lashes, I cannot see them properly. I don't want to glue my eye together. Did they put any Botox on your nose at the time? No, they didn't put any Botox. I've never got Botox before. Yeah, so I never had Botox before, and they wanted to try it on me, but I think Botox, I don't want to try that yet. Botox it doesn't allow your face to move, so I don't know. They said that they could do it in certain areas like lines in the forehead, but I don't really have lines in my forehead. So I didn't use any Botox. I've never used Botox before. The only thing I've used is Restylane. And there's one other one, but I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I haven't used Botox yet. I think Botox is a little strong. From what I could tell from other people, it seemed like it's really, really strong. So I think it's for people that has like way more issues. Oh, my eye is gonna start watering. I have a dimple when I take my cheek piercings out. Oh, cheek piercings out. I have a lot of facial piercings. Haven't gotten anything done. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I had a dimple piercing before. Oh, my eyes starting to water because I put it too close to my water line. You do your bottom lashes. You do your bottom lashes. Yeah, I try to, but it's too dry. Like I need to go to Ulta and go ahead and go re-up because everything is so like low and I haven't been able to go out there yet, but I should be going out there sometime this week because everything is so low. This is so dry. This is the Clinique, and this was like the best mascara I didn't had in a long time. It's Clinique. It's a little too bright. Do you like all this bright light, you guys? Because it's like too bright. My eyes is just going crazy. How long have I had dimples? Oh my gosh, like 5 years every day. Yeah, I used to have a dimple piercing before. I had it for a minute and then I took it out when I started modeling. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I need to put some a little bit more powder because I feel oily right now. So I'm about to put a little bit more powder. I don't know what powder. I think I'm gonna use the Pro Filter. Yeah, I only had one. How many did you have? Did you have two? It says, do you feel the thread shaped your nose and altered the shape in any way? I feel like the threads, I think the threads are really good for when you really want to do something. Say, for instance, it's your birthday or you're red carpet ready. I think the threads are really good for that. However, I did see a real difference in like when I get up, like my nose, usually my nose would feel wide or I could see it look wide. But when I would get up, my nose would look more smaller, more tame, like, oh, my nose look good today. Like even when it's dissolved, your nose still have a different look to it, even when it dissolves. Like it's not the same as your old nose. Like you still have a more of a profile. You get what I'm saying? So PDO threads, they dissolve different for everybody because your body breaks down threads different. So my threads could break down slower than yours, or yours could break down faster than mine. I couldn't eat for like a week. Yeah, I remember getting a dimple piercing. It was like, yeah, I remember that. I only had one though, just one. I had them one at a time for both, one at a time. I just want to lighten this up a little bit because it's doing a lot. I just want to make sure it's powdered out. Do you still use inserts? Yeah, I still use inserts. I have them in now. So I still use inserts because I know that it's going away. I know that the threads are going away right now, so I still use them. Yeah, oh, see, I see, cutie. Yeah. Yeah, I had them, but I had them one at a time. But Princess, with the threads for sure. I mean, what inserts? The nose inserts. If you see one of my videos, there's this thing called nose inserts, and you just push them up in your nose, and it gives you a profile. So I have inserts in right now. I use them on photo shoots. I use them when I film. Oh, I bought some on Amazon and couldn't use it. You couldn't, you probably, are you using the too big of ones? Because some of them are too big. Like you gotta like measure them just right. But yeah, I like them. I love them actually. I ain't even gonna lie, I love them. Like they give me the right look that I want until I get my nose threaded again. Do you they feel comfortable? Depending on which look I want. So if I want it to be like neutral, kind of whatever, I'll put the medium ones in. But if I want it to be like real out there like this, I put the larger ones in, which that's what I use when I'm on photo shoots, when I'm filming. I use these ones, which really gives that slope. So I do have a video on that, Princess. It's called the $2 nose job, and you should check that out because to me they work. They went back in my nose. Oh, That's why they give you that little thing to pop it out. Natasha, you gotta go up in your nose with that little thing that they give you and then pull it out. But do they feel uncomfortable? The large ones does, because if your nose is not big enough, the large ones can become uncomfortable after a few hours. For me, it takes about 8 hours for them to start feeling uncomfortable in my nose. And then you can't wear them longer than 8 hours. That's what's recommended on the thing. You can't wear them more than 8 hours. So it's recommended not to, because your nose starts to get sore after a while. But if you can constantly keep thinking about them, they will feel uncomfortable. But if you use the medium ones, if you have a bigger nose, you're not going to feel it at all. So there's one that you don't feel it at all, and then there's one that gives you more projection, but you do feel it. You get what I'm saying? So it just depends on which one you put in, because there's 3 different sizes. There's a small, a medium, and a large. So whichever one you put in, one of them is comfortable and one of them makes you like stretch your nose a little bit and makes you more like have a more of a projection like that. I didn't use that thing, and my septum is pierced. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to use that, girl. It'll get caught up in your nose. Yeah, if you don't use that, it will get caught in your nose. When I first started using them, I was like, okay, like I do not want this thing going right down in my nose. So I had to start using the thing to pull them out. But that's when I have my nose threaded and it's fresh, you can't put nose inserts in. Your nostrils are too tight. So you can't put them in there. I bought 3 sizes and was done with the small. You said and was done with the smaller one. Got it. Yeah, the smaller one, I can't use that because my nose is too big. So the smaller one will get just stuck down my nose because it's too little for my nose for it to like, actually sit in it properly. So I can't use the small one. The medium one, that's what I use when I just want to have a chill day and I'm not on set or something. I'll use that one because it doesn't hurt and you can barely feel it. You're used, what did it say? You are used to putting them in. Yeah, I'm used to it now because like anytime I'm on set, I bring them every single time I film. Anytime I'm on camera, I just bring it and then just do my thing. Because I know that's just, I don't know. I like them. I like them a lot. Threading, when I have my nose threaded, man, when it's fresh, it's fire. When it's fresh, it looks good. I changed my nose and looks with makeup now. Yeah, I used to, and you know what? I'm gonna probably do that. I'm gonna probably give some contour to my nose today, because I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna do some outfit ideas tonight. Ooh, this is hot. Sheesh, I'm trying to burn my hand off. I don't know how to curl when I'm looking in the mirror. I don't know why I do stuff like backwards. Like I'm trying, because I'm trying to look over here. This thing is blocking the mirror. So I'm going to be putting on clothes, but I'm going to cut this live after I finish doing my hair so I can get my clothes and stuff ready. Dang, that's warm. So that means that's a curl. So I'm gonna cut this live after I finish doing my hair, and then I'm gonna do a whole nother live with trying on clothes once my hair and makeup and stuff is done. You're fire. Love you, Amber. Oh, love you too, Tasha. You always coming in here supporting me. That's why I was like, where are you at? Like, I could not find you. I've been on live like every day for a week and I did not see you. I'm like, you always come on. I usually see NK, you, and there's another girl that I always see on here. Dang, these is not coming out right because I need to flip like that and not like this. So I was like, dang, you ain't even came on. I was wondering if you was straight. But I got some videos coming out because I had did my you know what? I'm doing this wrong. That's the problem. I'm gonna just keep doing it like this for now. Cause I don't know how to mirror. Like I do not know how to do it. So these ones probably gonna be flipped out. These ones gonna be probably flipped in. I'm antisocial usually. Are you really? It seemed like you're social though. It seemed like you're cool, like you communicate well. It doesn't seem like you have any issue with that. Do you feel like if you continue to go to like therapy or whatever, do you feel like you'll get over the antisocial part? You get quiet? Sometimes I'm quiet a little bit. Sometimes. Not all the time. Most of the time I'm not though. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm very talkative, very in people face kind of thing. So do you feel like if you had like more therapy or whatever, do you feel like you would get over being antisocial or feel like you would forgive the bullies? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like would you feel differently after like going through certain things like with the therapist, or do you feel like you're always going to be like that? Cuz you didn't start off like that, did you? Did you start off like kind of antisocial? I'm nervous from this stream because I don't want to be the only one chatting. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I'm only chatting with a couple people on here. Like when it's early like this, it'd be like hardly anybody on there. Natasha, not Natasha, but KN comes in. She's in here sometime. But yeah, I've always been shy. Really? Sometimes I used to feel like I was shy only on certain things. Like I used to be real shy when it comes to like doing stuff I didn't know how to do. So like if I was unsure about singing in front of people, I was shy about that. You know what I'm saying? But I never really was. Sometimes I would observe and I think people would think I was shy, but I never really, I don't know if I identified with being shy, but I was always really talkative. I look more excited than I am in real life. You say you look more excited than you are in real life? Do you feel what sign are you? Do you feel like you would change or do you feel like that's just your personality? Do you want to change it? Oh, look at that Farrah Fawcett though. That's what I'm trying to get this one to do. I know how to get a man keeping them. Question mark. Another story. You crazy. I think that's all women, like, because men be on BS. It's not even the women these days. It's really them. They don't want to be kept. That's the thing. Your hair is red. Yeah, I see it in your photos right here. I can tell your hair is red. Did you dye it like that? Because I wanted to dye a wig red one time. I just don't know nothing about the dyeing process. People compliment me when I shop, makes me nervous. Really? Like, I don't know. Like, have I ever been nervous in front of I have been nervous in front of a crowd of people or around people. Like when I'm just put on the spot and I'm not thinking that I think when I'm put on the spot. Yes, I bleached and dyed. Oh, okay. I need some tips from you because I want to try to bleach some hair. I don't know though. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to bleaching hair. I try to dye this hair black and this hair is already going back like a 1B or something. And I thought I dyed it jet black and it's back to like a 1B. You say yes, you just walk. You know what? I think to get out your comfort zone, you should do something crazy this year. I think you should do something crazy. I think you should try something you ain't never tried before, do something you ain't never did before. Other comments like, did that hurt? Laughing out loud. Oh, yeah. You know how men are. They always have some weird pickup lines. They always got some weird pickup lines. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, you see how these ones was coming out fire? These curls is coming out fire. These ones suck. The way I do for me. Yeah. You know, I feel like a lot of men understand that. I feel like a lot of men think we do a lot of stuff for them, but really, who wants to sit and be ugly and just only want to be pretty for a man? Like, it just don't even make sense to me. Thank you. Like, I like these curls better than these, so I'm gonna have to try to flip this way. But because I'm mirroring myself, it's hard for me to like switch it. So I have to switch it out like that. You said I laughing out loud. I don't. It's just like, why do they think that we only get dressed for them? They don't never get dressed for us. Ever. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that they don't try hard for themselves? Like, they could come out looking like a bum. They don't care about impressing women. They like to hang out with Negroes all day. That's what they like to do. That's their favorite thing. Hanging out with men. That's the new age of men, though. They love hanging out with their boys, love hanging out with men. It says, accept me, for me, or F off. Yep. Yeah, guys never try. They never do. If you think about it, they never do. I don't never see nobody. Have you ever seen guys just go to a cosmetic surgery place just to look better? No. Have you ever seen guys like just be like, oh, let me do this? Sometimes they do their hair and stuff. Like they might do their hair and stuff, but they just want to go to the barbershop with a bunch of men. I ain't even lying. Like, they love hanging out with dudes. Like, how do men just love hanging out with dudes all day? I just drank water too. Yeah, I got my alkaline water, 9 point pH balance 9.5 from Stater Brothers. You already know. But yeah, it's just like they don't care. They don't care about how they look, and then we be caring about how we look, and they really think it's because of them. It's because we want to look good. Like, that's just what it is. Look at these curls and look at these ones. They look terrible compared to these over here. So I got to try to figure out how to flip my wrists that way. I've never had a man pay attention to their looks. Yeah. You know what? I have my ex-husband. He paid a lot of attention to his looks. He did. I hope this is right. I don't know. Maybe it'll come out right. But he paid a lot of attention to his looks, and he wouldn't go out unless he looked a certain way, and he had to curl his hair, he had to, wash his face, he had to wear certain clothes. Like, he was like that. But everybody would call him a pretty boy, so he was all into looking a certain way. Not, oh, I don't know what I'm doing on this side here. I can't get it to flip. But yeah, he was all into, I had huge eyelashes. Talking to my sister 2 days ago, she was like, are you going on a date? No, I was home. It's like, we can't do nothing for ourselves without, where you going? What you doing? I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. Sometimes I just sit. I'll do my hair or something, and I'll just sit in here and just not do nothing. And that's just the day. I don't know why these curls is coming out so much better. Do I need to flip? How did I do these? I think I'm flipping them wrong. I don't know how to mirror this. I think I'm flipping them wrong. Yeah, I think I'm flipping them the wrong way. Okay, let me try it like this. Because this is a flat iron and I don't know. Maybe this will work. He said, give you a makeover. Girl, I'm looking at your picture. You don't need no makeover. You're beautiful already. And your hair is fire too. I feel like when girls have like colorful hair, like red, and or they have like certain hair that they dyed a certain color, it makes them stand out. It makes them stand out literally. And that's what I always said. Like when I went to this one like convention thing, and there was a girl there. She had like this blonde hair, and it was short. I'm in Colorado, though. Oh, dang, that's far. I have some family that live out there. They've been out there. I'm not sure where they live out there, but I know they live out there. They moved from Cali to there. But yeah, like every time like somebody does their own thing, like have their own colored hair, short hair, whatever, and they just do their own thing, that separates them from the rest of everybody else. Because have you noticed like on Instagram, like all the girls are looking the same. They're getting the same BBLs, same bundles in their hair, same everything is looking the exact same. If you haven't noticed, like everybody's looking the same. They're getting the same body plan, the same look, the same teeth. Everybody looks the same. And that's what all the men was saying on the thing. Like all these girls look exactly the same now. I'm not like everybody else. Yeah, for sure. And that's I feel like that's what really sets you out from everybody else is when you don't go with what everybody else is doing. Like that's what's gonna set you apart. Because everybody's getting BBLs, everybody's getting their teeth done, everybody's got these like bust downs, everybody got, everybody just looks the same. They shop at the same place, they look in the same way, they saying the same thing. It's just like a bunch of robots. Everybody looks the same. And so the guys were saying on that the little podcast, people are looking too much alike. I get more love than hate for sure. Yeah. I believe that. I think when people are genuine, they're gonna always get more love than hate. I think that the haters always come because they're only feeling insecure about who that person is. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off. I don't have. No, I can't use that. Gotta wipe some of this gloss off. I don't know what color I'm gonna use. I should spray my hair or not. Okay, this right here is looking kind of crazy. I gotta do something about this. Okay. I gotta do something about this right here. So once I do my lips, I'm gonna come right back on live where we are God's people. That's why I like talking to you. Good people. I got you. I like talking to you too. That's why I was wondering where you was at. I was like, girl, where is this girl at? I usually talk to her every single time on live. And I've been coming on, like I try to come on like every day now. And I just come on at really odd times. Sometimes I come on, I just whatever time I feel I have free time, I just like pop on. But there's more people that come on and see me like around 4 or 5 than like these times. But sometimes I can't help it but to come on kind of early because I know I have time, for certain things. Okay, so this is enough curling, I think. Then laughing out loud, I watch too much true crime. Me too. Those be my shows. I was just watching Ghost Stories not too long ago, like this whole ghost story about, you know how they had the celebrities and they talking about ghost stories. Duty Ron is a good man, and and me friend and my friend, what's his name? Duddy Ron. Ron is a good man. What is that from True Crime? Yeah, like I love me some crime shows. I ain't even gonna lie. Do you watch Snapped? I watch that all the time. Like I watch little clips on YouTube from Snapped. Girls be tripping. Oh, I haven't seen Ghost Story. Yeah, it's like all the celebrities telling all their ghost stories. It's good. It's real good. Like it's I think it's on Netflix. I don't know. But they're old because they don't come on no more. He's a YouTuber and former detective. Oh, I gotta watch that. What? I'm about to try to look him up. His name is Duddy Wine. Ron. I don't know why I keep saying Duddy Wine. So his name is Duty Ron. Duty Ron. Rhyme. It rhymes with Duddy Wine. Keep saying that. I don't know what lip color I'm about to wear. So I'm gonna be spirits are real. Yeah, like they talk about like coming encounter with these spirits and stuff. It's good. It's real good. Yeah, I gotta watch him then. So I think I'm gonna just do pink real quick so I can. You see these clothes right here? There's some clothes I'm about to try on, but I'm gonna come on in like 4:30. I'll be back on at 4:30. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. Is he only on YouTube, or does he have a show? Yeah, I have an encounter too with somebody I used to work with. That was the first time I ever seen a ghost like that. That's the first time that I ever seen a ghost. Like, not really a first. That's the first time I ever seen a ghost like doing stuff, like actually interacting, almost like he was trying to interact with people. That was the first time I ever seen that type of ghost. He's a YouTuber. Okay, I gotta check him out. I gotta check him out because I know I'm gonna like it. Let me see if I could put this up a little bit. Is that too much brightness? I did when I was younger. Yeah, I had an encounter from a coworker that I did not know worked at the courthouse, and I didn't know he had passed, but I had seen him at the courthouse thinking that he was still alive, and he had died 2 weeks prior. And I thought that was so weird. People was like, "You did not see Carlos because Carlos been passed 2 weeks ago." I'm like, "What?" I don't know what I was thinking because I was like, my whole mind started like, you know how when you hear something crazy, you're like trying to piece it together, trying to think about it. I was just like, my whole mind was just so gone when they told me he died. And then they showed me his YouTube, I'm not YouTube, his Instagram. And I'm thinking like, I know I just seen this man at this courthouse and I did not know where he worked because it wasn't like a friend of mine. It was an old co-worker that had left my old job and I didn't know where he worked. So when I went to the courthouse, because I had a speeding ticket, that was the first time I ever seen him. I didn't know where he went to work. But apparently he was on his way to work and he was on a motorcycle and somebody hit him and killed him. So I was like, well, how would I know that he worked at the courthouse? I don't know him like that. And my friend was like, he's not working at the courthouse because he's dead. I'm like, what the heck? And he had on the whole uniform and everything. And I didn't know this man like this. I didn't know him like that. It was I didn't know him like that. Yeah, like it was crazy. I did not know him like that. And for me to have, just seeing him like that. And it wasn't even like he was interacting with people. He was interacting with people. Like they didn't know he was interacting, obviously, but he was doing something around them to where he was almost trying to interact with the people he used to work with. And so I seen him from a distance and I'm like, dang, I didn't know Carlos worked here. And literally he was dead 2 weeks before. And it's crazy. It is so crazy. But yeah, so I don't know. It's like crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of live because I gotta get my clothes ready. Yeah, that's sad. And he had the girl, but the crazy part is he had a bunch of women that he was like in relationship with that they didn't even know each other. They didn't even know that he was in relationships with all these different women. And so when the funeral came, all these different women were saying that that was their fiance, boyfriend, husband, like all these women that came out the woodwork just doing a bunch of stuff. But I'm a tiny bit psychic. Are you? Same. I used to have little visions when I was young. So just a tiny bit, not too much. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get my clothes together. I'm going to come back at 4:30. 4:30. So it's about probably maybe 4:20. I just have to make sure I get my clothes together, get everything, A1, and then come back on. Yeah, you was born that way? Yeah, you get senses and feelings, huh? Auras. Yeah. I totally feel that. I used to be like that too. When I got older, stuff started not being as easy to predict. I ain't even gonna lie, like I have to have dreams in order to predict something now. But when I was young, it used to come naturally. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to make sure this is not so fuzzy because it's kind of like fuzzy in some areas. Trying to get that fuzziness off. But yeah, so I'm gonna come back. Hopefully you're not busy. I'm gonna show some clothes off. I'm gonna put them on, so it's gonna be a whole try on haul like at 4:30. But I'm gonna make sure I have everything set up because I don't have it set up. I don't want to be running around trying to get everything together. So I'm gonna come back. So at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, okay? So if I would have won the lottery and be rich now and been rich. Yeah. If I knew how to control it, yeah, I would have been rich too. I would have been rich. Okay, so I'll see you later. I'm gonna come back on. And thanks for talking to me, Natasha. I appreciate it because you was the only one on here talking to me. I appreciate that. And keeping me busy while I'm doing my hair and makeup. So now I'm about to set up all this stuff and come back on live, and then I'll have everything set up. You guys got to tell me what y'all like. If you can't come back on at 4:30, just, you can comment later. Okay, see you later. Bye, girl. See you later. Oh, I done messed it up.